get us back into it, catch us back up, you all are in the town hall meeting. You're joined by Sheriff Ambrose Cutter, Grandma to Cooper Hale, her name's Agnes Marlowe, and Miss Clara Whitlow, the school teacher, who just sort of brought you in.
Do you tell us what you just found out?
No. I might tell you later, but right now, no.
Okay.
Later when we're in the dark woods.
The dark woods.
Yes.
The danger woods.
Well, I'm in the danger woods.
Oh,
He's in the regular woods.
I'm in the safe place.
Yeah, in the woods there is like a pathway where it's like this is good and this is bad.
There's a little sign.
I love the cartoon nature of it, where it's like sunlight and bird song, and then like creepy vibes.
It's just there's no
cobwebs.
Yes.
So he says, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate y'all volunteering to help me with this.
Volunteering's a bit much. I don't know about them, but I was kind of accosted in the middle of my home and brought here.
He looks at Agnes. He's like, she has a tendency to do that. There's many a time I've been accosted by Miss Marlowe in the doings of my daily duties. So it doesn't surprise
you and your daily duties.
Yeah.
You do in the privacy of your home, sir, is your business.
So yeah, if you guys want to just follow me back to the town jail, that would be great. I can show you what I have. And then if there's maybe you guys have some knowledge I don't have.
Oh, darling, we all have more knowledge than you have. I maybe should have said that a different way. But it's still true nonetheless. Let's head on over to your space.
He says, like eyes you up and down and says, okay, well, I appreciate.
You're welcome.
And so silently and a little dejected, he like walks in front of you and heads out the town hall. And you see he's just sort of like making his way across town, weaving in and out of buildings. And sort of on the other side of town is this low, squat stone building that you see. It has one barred window up and no other windows that you can see inside. When you walk inside, or he walks in first, but when you walk inside, it is just like just damp, very dimly lit, with like candles and stuff. Single room building, and on one corner is a cell, empty, and on the other corner is just like a small desk. So something like the size of this with some papers and different things on it. In the middle of the room, in a chair in front of the desk, you see there's a gentleman who's probably, tall, 5'10", 5'9", right?
So tall for the era.
So tall for the era.
That would be a giant.
And you notice that leaning against the chair is like a handmade crutch. And right as the sheriff walks in, you hear him sort of like turn and try to stand up, but like can't really get up. And he's like, Sheriff, did you, any news on my son? And you recognize that this is Emery Hale, obviously Cooper's father, who is waiting there after the town hall because he can't really walk that well. And so he like takes all of you in and says, I don't want to make assumptions here, but are you guys here to help? I can tell you everything. I can tell you whatever you need to know.
Of course we are. Tell us absolutely everything. We are here to help.
Well, where do I start?
How about with how you got that crutch there?
That's as good a place to start as any. He says, well, we know what's been going on. Livestock's been going missing. We're shepherds. We have a herd of sheep, and we've been sort of trying to be alert, right? Like be aware of what's going on. And so I woke up to the bleating of my sheep, assuming that like, hey, something's going on. And so I ran to the front door trying to investigate. And the first thing I saw was my son. I saw little Cooper out in the field mixed in with all this mist. Right then I saw this shadow in the clouds, in the mist that was like projecting on him. And I ran over, I grabbed my lantern, I ran over as fast as I could. And right before it got little Cooper, I pushed him out of the way and I tried to smash my lantern against this beast that was in the air. And that was the last thing I remember.
What'd this beast look like?
Man, you're not gonna believe me if I tell you.
I'll try me.
It looked like an eagle, but bigger, and with the body of a goat. It had the beak of I guess like an eagle or a duck or something. But
Eagle or a
an
duck
eagle
or
or a
something?
duck.
Like a
Those
beak.
are interchangeable.
yeah,
Eagle or a duck?
don't they have the same beak?
Do they have the same beak?
I don't know.
You remember when you said that you knew a lot more than the people
Sometimes
here?
these town folk, they've been
Eagle.
too close to too many things in the soil, and it does things to
Raptor.
their awareness. A
Raptor
little more
beak.
connection to the
Duck
land
bill.
will serve you, my dear. Did it look like a bitey beak or like a nibbly beak?
Well, that is a great question. I would say
Do you have bird blindness?
it was very dark, very confusing. Could have been a duck.
Could have been an eagle.
Eagle.
These are interchangeable.
Well, I
Briar
don't know that
Ridge.
we're gonna get the most intelligence from this fella, but it does have wings and it does have goat.
It has a beak.
Well, you're not gonna believe this next part.
That might be true.
Already not believing so much.
It opened its bitey or beak, and out from this beak came tentacles, like I'd never seen before. And right when I smashed it with my lantern, I felt like an anvil hit me in the leg and completely threw me across the field. I must have got knocked out because the last thing I remember is little Cooper getting flown away, screaming, and I woke up to Agnes out in the field looking over me, being like, "What happened?" So I haven't been able to walk right since then.
Was Cooper in the tentacles or in its?
He was in his. It's hard to tell, but it looked like he got picked up by like probably the front. Actually, everybody make a brains roll real fast.
11.
12.
Okay.
9.
Oh, it's gonna be a 1.
Amazing.
You're a really good listener, though.
Take an adversity token. So.
Oh wait, I have a 12, so I get to explode it.
Oh, you rolled a 12 on a 12? Fuck yeah.
So that I'm bad at math. 12 and 9 is 21.
21. Yeah.
I
She
read good. I read good. I don't math.
She does knits.
So you're hearing this story. You're making connections from what he's saying from things that he doesn't even recognize.
Well, you've been here longer than anybody else. That
Well,
makes
I
sense.
know these mountains.
And so one thing he failed to mention is like, he seems to think there was only one animal. Like maybe he got hit by the same one, but the way he's telling the story and the way the time goes, you're like, that's impossible.
There's more than one thing alive in these woods and in these hills, and they sometimes team up together, although I don't recommend it. But sometimes they do, and that boy needs to be found because it rarely goes well for the ones who go with them.
You said it's been 3 days?
Today's the 3rd day, so he was taken 2 nights last.
Well,
Anyone seen it since? Anything else disappeared since?
Yeah, so as you ask that, the sheriff sort of pipes up again, and he explains everything that he's gone through, and he's like, yeah, when Agnes came to me and told me what happened, we went out, investigated the sheep field, didn't find anything of terrible use. He said, I did find one thing, and he goes over to his desk and pulls out this little wooden flute, and he says, this was left in the sheep field. Emery is like, yeah, that's Cooper's. Like he kept it with him all the time. He played it all the time. He hands it to you, actually.
Sheep love music, you see.
I've always said that.
They do.
Yeah.
They love a piper.
So you notice, that it's actually broken.
Oh.
And so there's like a fracture sort of all the way through it, in a way that it can't be played anymore. And he was like, this is honestly all I found.
Is that his flute?
That's Cooper's flute, yeah.
And I look right at our prognosticator and I hand the flute to him so that he can touch this object and learn what he can learn. Because I know when a man has skills. And I know that he has them.
She looked at him and she said, that man's got skills.
One of the spells is if I'm holding something of importance, something of somebody's, I can see into their future. How far forward I can see depends on the importance of the object.
It's very important. This will be a roll regardless.
Okay.
But I would say it's sort of it's one of his few like comfort items.
Okay.
That he sort of carries with him. He doesn't necessarily play it all the time.
Sure.
But just like it's like having a little, a whittling
Right.
thing or a harmonica or whatever, where you just like keep it with you. I think. What's your best? I feel like brains would make the most sense for a skill with magic. But you tell me.
I mean, brains is a D20, so I'll pick that.
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, so
Gotta get
difficulty
9.
9 to get something.
I got 10.
As you're holding this flute, it starts to like give off. All you guys notice this like a little bit of a magical aura about it. Maybe you hear a little bit of like whistling, like a note being played through it. Mm-hmm. With a 10, I'll say this. You see Cooper in a cage on a tall rock spire. Around him, or probably next to him, but a little bit lower, you see this floating humanoid figure, and they're holding a book. You hear what would be Latin or an old tongue as it's reading this this book, possibly a spell. You don't see Cooper dying, but what you do see is him like writhing in pain.
Okay. Is this outdoors on the top of a thing, or is it inside?
That's a good question. It is very clearly inside of what looks like a giant cavern.
Okay.
So if you were to see Cooper like on the top of this sort of rock and spire thing, there's still another 40 feet above him.
Okay.
But he is sort of
It's like a stalagmite in a cave.
Exactly.
Kind of
Yeah.
balance.
Yeah, it's like stalagmite in a cave, but not in the middle, towards the end. And then you also see there is a little bit of a staircase like walking up to it.
Okay.
And then in the middle of the cave is this figure sort of floating above this rock, mountain, not mountain, but like little rock cliffside.
Okay.
Looks like they're casting a ritual spell of some
Okay.
sorts.
Okay. Am I able to tell how far into the future this is? Or do I just know this is into the future?
I think with a 10, you don't have a date, like you don't have a timeline.
Okay.
But judging by Cooper's appearance and the clothes he's wearing, it doesn't, like you're smart enough to know how stuff works. You're like, you lived out in the woods and stuff. It does not seem like it's been long.
Okay.
So doing some quick math, he was taken 3 days ago.
Okay.
Looking at where he's at now on this sort of undetermined future, it's fair to assume it's not more than a couple days, if that long at all.
Okay. So first thing that tells me is that he is currently alive, because he's still alive in a few days' time. Okay.
That makes sense.
All right. So, all right. All I can tell from this is he is currently still alive, and he will be at least for another day or two. Something has him in a cage in a cave. I can't tell where. It's doing some kind of spell or enchantment on him.
So a little boy is lost in a cave in a mountain where there's a lot of caves.
It might be a mountain, it might be underground, I don't know.
Hold on just a second. I want to turn around, I want to walk outside, and I open up my leather satchel, and I pull out one of the blue jay feathers, and I look at it, because I don't have any magic of my own, but I can talk to the spark of magic that's in stuff. And I look at the blue jay feather and I say, I need you to tell me where the birds aren't. And I whistle a little bit and then let it go off into the breeze, and it starts floating away. In a short period of time, you as the DM can determine that a messenger of some kind is going to come back, and an animal, a spirit, a something, and it will tell us basically where to go.
It'll be magic, obviously.
Yep.
I think something like charm
Okay.
would work.
So that's 2d4. May I borrow your d4?
Or if you want to
Still.
do brains, because that's also, I feel like whenever you're casting a spell, brains makes sense.
Yep, okay.
But if you're like, have a better stat for charm or something like,
And then this is my...
that would make sense.
Oh, I do. No, I like brains because I get a +1 to brains.
Oh yeah, that's right, okay. 8?
8.
Oh, really?
I got an 8.
Oh, amazing. Okay, cool. So yes, you do this. You go outside and you speak to this feather, and it goes away, and it will come back at some point. But recognizing, at least with that, you know, like you can trust this movement. You know it was successful.
And I just turned to him. Darling, would you like someone to follow the feather for you? I know that you're not really capable. We can follow the feather for you if you'd like.
I'm good, honey.
Okay.
It'll come back.
All right.
I don't send things out
sometimes-
that don't come back.
I just worry for those who only have limited magic, but I'm very proud of you. Very proud indeed.
I like you. I like you very much. I don't normally like witches, but I like you.
Well, you're welcome.
So that feather goes away. You go back in, and you guys hear again Sheriff Cutter and Emery Hale talking about what's next to do. And so,
I do have a question.
yes, ma'am.
What time did this happen about, did you say?
Was he taken?
What time about was he taken?
Emery sort of takes a minute and he says, well, the moon was really high, so probably like just after midnight, just after high moon.
And what time did you come to?
The following, it was like the morning time. The sun was up. Yeah, it'd been a couple hours.
Okay, so Agnes was just walking around, found you out there.
She comes over pretty regularly,
Okay.
and he says, I don't know if this is pertinent, but Cooper's mom has passed, and that's
sorry to hear
Agnes.
that.
That's Agnes's daughter.
Is everyone in this town related to each other? And if so,
I don't think so.
Okay, that's
yeah.
good.
No. It just
little
we're small town folk, and
I haven't seen a banjo yet, so
Blake puts her guitar behind her.
Very quietly.
oh yeah. So she comes over almost every day to just like
Okay.
hang out with Coop, help out around the house.
Well, where do y'all think we should go?
Right into the deepest, darkest part of the wood.
Time to find my bed.
Right to your bedroom.
All right
Blake
then.
turns around and walks out the door.
Well, I'm following her.
Deepest,
She
darkest,
seems to know where
deepest,
she's
darkest
going.
part of the wood.
Yeah. So you guys wanted to head into the woods.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah. So you guys head out to the woods. I'll have you do a grit roll.
Yes.
Bring it, Dawn. Your hope.
Oh,
This Christ. 2.
I have a 13. Do you have a plus on
I have a
your
6.
Nope.
3.
amazing.
What were you trying to get?
10.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah,
All
you got it. Yeah.
These woods aren't just for anyone, my dears.
Wait, what's your highest on your?
6.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
oh wait,
explode your 6.
It blew up. Then.
Oh.
Yeah. So roll it again.
Blow it
Oh,
up.
okay. 2.
Nice. That's 8. That's still. But you could use adversity tokens to pass if you want to. But yeah, so you're leading the way. You're like going into the deepest. You don't even recognize that these are the deepest, darkest parts of the woods.
Well, the thing is, if you just hover the broom ever so slightly above the ground, you can give yourself a nice side saddle that keeps you low, but it doesn't work so hard on the hips and the knees, and you just travel through the woods, and they seem quite easy to pass through, really.
I can see
If you're
up
not
your
afraid of
skirt,
height.
lady.
If you're not afraid of heights, it's not so bad.
That's shade at you.
Thank God we can move it more at a snail's pace. Room.
Are you guys? So it is like nighttime, right? You guys got into the
Now.
town. Yeah, now.
Okay.
You got into town as sort of sunset. He held the meeting. It's been a couple hours. You guys are like hanging out at the jail, but you guys exit, right? You leave the town and head up into the forest. Is the goal to like stay the night?
I think we're waiting for the blue jay emissary.
Oh, we're waiting for the blue jay to
While
come back,
also
okay.
trying to get nearer to where the cave may be by being, if I'm interpreting our.
I think so too. Okay, I just want to make sure. Yeah, perfect.
I'm out looking for a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
look.
Yeah, no
That's
time to
perfect.
waste.
Okay, perfect. So you guys head into the woods. You're ahead.
Might be real convenient if that blue jay came and told us which part of the woods to.
Would be. How powerful is this magic of yours? How quickly does it work?
It's usually pretty quick.
All right. Well, just wait, I suppose.
I don't know. This has never happened to me before.
I've
never
heard
taken
a lot
this
of
long.
men say that over time. A lot of men indeed. Their magic usually isn't very strong. You see.
You're walking and walking, and it does take a little bit of time, but after I want to say a half hour or so, you do start to hear this like chittering a little bit, and it's getting closer. And I would say that you, Thomas, notice first in the trees there are like squirrels that are like paying way too much attention to you specifically.
That's me. Where are we supposed to go?
Carlita's just like
Oh yeah, yeah. Squirrel, squirrel.
very excited by the birds.
They sort of lead you through squirrel talk, like, you know, all these little mannerisms.
How'd that go again?
It could be a duck or an eagle. It could be a squirrel or a meerkat. It could be. Yeah, and so they come up and like go around your feet and lead you in a very obvious way through the mountains.
Okay.
And so you get all the way sort of through this thing, and you've reached a cliff face, essentially. And they bring you here, and they just sort of stop, hang out for a second, maybe like 2 or 3 of them just like circling in an area in front of this rock face, and then they sort of just like disperse. But they've stopped you right here.
Are you still floating?
Yes.
Does that work for you?
I'm so proud of you. That's a very lovely charm you've created for yourself. Well done.
That's right.
I sleep in the deeper, darker part of the woods.
And now, to go, this is still the first day that we've arrived. The day we arrived. Okay.
I would say it's probably the moon has come up.
Okay.
You guys are in the forest. It's very dark. There's no light unless you make them, and you're sort of like in this little bit of a recessed cave area next to this thing. I guess you're still floating, but you can sort of see there's an area if you guys would like to set up camp or something.
That'd probably be a good idea right
Yeah.
about now.
You were more than welcome
Get
to
started.
do that.
First thing in the morning.
Okay.
I'm gonna send Neth around the area to see if he finds anything that we need to, and at the same time, I'm gonna contact Ken and have him check around on the other side around the area to make sure that there's nothing that we can't see.
I'm
They
just
would
gathering
indicate.
sticks.
Yeah.
Carlito follows a little chihuahua.
So I also want to send Ankara out to go. It's the perfect place for a tiny Appalachian cottontail. This is her preferable environment, so she can go explore cliffsides. That's where they love to be.
So yeah, you guys can choose whatever your stat you want to roll, but roll something with your familiar, and then add magic, assuming they are a magical being, and then just let me know.
While they do fancy witchery, I'm just building a little campfire and I tap it with my alder staff and it lights on fire. I can do that too.
6 is the number you're trying to reach.
I have a 9, and I've sent Ankara out to explore and leave a trail of fluff and fur where she goes, so that should we need to follow her, we'll have a trail that we can follow.
Amazing. Okay. What'd you get?
I have a 4.
Okay.
9.
Can you take an adversity token? Yeah, if you want to, or you can spend some. But if you don't want to, that's fine.
It's not high
She's like,
stakes
we're gonna
right
have
now.
bigger adversity
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Not high stakes right now.
There's an eagle duck
Is
on
it
the horizon.
Is a possible eagle duck?
Eagluck.
Yeah.
Or Deagle.
Deagle. Yeah.
Deagle.
Oh, it's a big scary Deagle.
It's got duck feet
Yeah.
instead of eagle talons. When it just
When he grabbed Cooper, it just sort of did this and pierced him, was like, just smushed in between, big webbed feet.
Yeah. That sounds like a weird Appalachian folklore name too.
does
like,
rather.
like
Deagle.
Hodag or whatever.
Watch out for that deagle in the woods.
When you go by the lake shore, you be careful of that deagle. He can reach out and grab you, pull you right down to the nips.
Okay, so Ankara goes around, right? They hop around and are sort of continually changing forms as they do so. You know, maybe getting underneath underbrush if they can't fit, and leaving a path. With a 9, I'll say this: they very like 100% do not find any like openings.
I want to be clear. I've sent her to explore the cliff face.
Is there a cave? Can we see the cave?
No.
Okay.
It's just in front of you is like 100-foot rock face.
All right.
Yeah, and you guys are sort of in a little alcove,
Okay.
you know, protected. But yeah, so like you send them out, they go one direction. don't necessarily find anything terribly useful. Go back the other direction. Don't necessarily find anything terribly useful. But what you do find is nothing useful. Like there is nothing here.
No birds and no caves.
Yeah, I will say that you guys
There's a campfire.
very clearly.
I made a campfire.
I'm giving you credit for your spell. You sent it out to find the place where the birds were not. And you try sometimes to give non-magical people a little bit of credit, and they can't seem to take it, and then you wonder why they're so insecure. Honestly, I'm just gonna go sit by the fire. Thank you for building a fire. You're welcome.
You're a single woman, aren't you?
Blake starts strumming on her guitar.
You wonder why I don't like witches.
Aren't you one?
I don't like other witches.
So,
yeah.
like-
Oh yeah. Just my alder staff. Alder wood makes fire. So
Oh, yeah.
I just tap it.
You just
on
tap
the-
it, and
I
then
just
there's like
tap it,
a
and
nice little
and it
campfire.
immediately sparks the campfire. Into,
I love it.
into
Okay,
being.
that's helpful.
It's quite helpful.
Thank you. That is quite helpful. It's so convenient.
Thank you so much. I'm
Oh, thank
surrounded by
you.
people who could have done this with their minds, but I have to do it with my staff.
We want you to feel like you're helping.
It's nice for them to feel like they're helping.
It's good for everybody
I would
to feel
imagine that's not a
important.
thing you can leave around children.
No, I don't have any. Don't plan on having any either.
So Ankara comes back, and through your own like telepathy, recognize there's no squirrels around here anymore. There's no birds. There's like not even really insects as much, in a fairly wide area, which is something, right? And you sent Ken and Neth out.
I think Ken and Neth each outside.
So Neth goes out and does a similar thing, right? Maybe does like a perimeter move and watch and just to sort of see if there's anything there. They come back to you and give you two pieces of information. Number one is Neth has a sense that through, it's like looking at, it's the same thing, right? He's looking at like how leaves fall, how trees grow, what's missing, that sort of stuff, and can definitely get a sense that big monsters have been through this place before. Taking that in, you're like, okay, cool, that's great, but where are they coming from? And then Ken comes back and tells you that he can't necessarily bridge it. There is a, for lack of better terms, like door or portal to an area nearby that's magical. It's like some sort of very strong illusion magic is put in place so that you might not be able to like discern what's natural, what's not natural.
Can Ken find his way back to it? Does he know where? Does he just know it's there, or if I asked him to, could he go back to it?
He could probably go back to it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if one of my spells is if I wrap the kilt around me, I can effectively travel through through the familiar's eyes. So I want to do that and go back to the door to see if I can discern more information about it myself.
Okay. That's awesome. So you sort of tell them what you're going to do, right?
Right, so Kenneth found something, but I need to see if I can discern what it is, because he's not as good as I am. So I'll be here for a minute. You might not see me, but don't go anywhere. Just wait. I'll be right back.
I move
Okay.
over nearby him, gathering anything that's on the ground nearby, and I just quietly start tying knots, building a ward around his body so that whatever happens, I just quietly, knowing that he's about to do something, I just start twisting and knotting wards around him in a circle of protection as he begins to move out.
I love it. What I'm going to have you guys do is both roll brains plus magic, and then you're going to take the higher number of both of you guys.
I got a 6.
I got a 7.
Oh.
Plus 1 because Ken's here, so 8.
You sort of go into a trance as she's building this thread of like ring of knots around you, and you can now see through Ken's vision, and he starts to move. They start to move sniffing up and down and like stopping and like checking a spot, backtracking a little bit and going on, and eventually comes to this place in the rock face where you can tell that there is like a little bit of a shine, like a glimmer goes along where it shouldn't be. It looks probably the size of like a really big doorway, and you see that he like tries to pierce, like goes like understand that this is illusionary or elusive, I guess, whatever. But he can't quite break past the wall. If that makes sense. But you can now cast magic through him. You're looking through him, looking at this and sort of getting the idea that this is a possible facade. What sort of magic can you do to try to?
So there's not necessarily a lot that I can do right there to get to it, but hopefully my hope is that through him I could figure out where that is, so I could then go back and say, this is how we get there. So now maybe as a group we can get more access to it. For me, it was mostly about actually being able to find out exactly where it is, so that I can then find it in the real world as well.
That's perfect.
If I need to, I can put like a physical marker or something there that we can go back to if we need that. If not, I can.
That sounds helpful.
I would say do that.
Okay.
Because it will probably give you some sort of advantage later if you leave something.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna leave leave coffee beans.
Oh, perfect.
Because the animals can smell them easily.
Yeah, Ken and Neff have like little satchels that they have, or like holding some stuff in their mouth that they'll drop it because they know, hey, this is the procedure that we do. And so you have safely found I'm gonna call it the opening, and know where it is.
Right.
So if you choose to go back, you can.
Yeah.
Ken comes back to you.
At this point, I'm gonna come out of his side, and I'm also gonna call Ken back from that side to merge with Neth. So we now have the complete animal.
So they come back and sort of like merge back in,
into
and
one
it's like
sort of
solid gray,
reddish
solid
gray.
red. Yeah, I love that. So you guys are all, you recognize that there's some sort of illusory opening. Probably like, let's say half a mile away. Like
Okay,
it's a
that was the
distance,
question,
but
was
not
how
like,
far away, because I was able to sort of get to it. And
yeah,
go back. Okay.
it'll take a little bit of a hike in the morning or at night, depending on what you guys want to do. But I'll leave it to you, I guess. You're out in the woods. Thomas has made a very wonderful fire. You've got all your familiars.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you so much. I poked the stick at it.
Very nice.
Thank you so much.
It's a very nice little
Thank you.
toy trick that you have.
Thank you so
How
much.
Lovely.
I like you.
All right, so yeah, I come back and right, so about half a mile away, there's an entrance. It's hidden. I can't get through it, but I know where it is now, so we can go and see what's beyond that if we want to do that.
When you say you can't get through it, is it because it's caved in or something? Or
No,
is it
it's
magic?
just it's closed, and I'm able to see through the fox, but I'm not. I've still got paws, so
Gotcha.
there's a limit to what I can do. It just told I was able to figure out where it is, so I can take us to where the thing is, and then we can see if we can get through it. But at the moment, it's just like a hidden entry or portal or something like that.
Great. Anybody good with portals?
I think I can get us through that.
All right. So the question
Have
is,
a landslide bring it down.
Oh dear.
I love it. Oh my God, that just made me so happy.
So the question is, do you want to go now, or do you want to go in the morning?
Do we take a rest? There's a little boy with a deagle somewhere.
I'm quite torn by this because on one hand, there's a boy with a deagle somewhere. On the other hand, how good are we going to be if we're absolutely exhausted?
All right. Well, let's take a quick cat nap and
It's kind of my thought, just
Wake
enough
up
to
and get it.
refresh.
Well, it's not that far. We could just proceed.
But who knows
Not
what
all
we're
of
going to
us
have
can
to
fly,
fight when we
lady.
get in there.
All right, I suppose if you need to rest, I suppose.
Blake reaches into the pocket dimension and takes out her flask of tequila so she can
God, yes.
so jealous.
throws one back.
I reach into my
She passed-
satchel and I
Well,
pull
thank
out
you. That's a lovely
water.
charm. I will. Thank you.
some old crick water. I can do that too.
This is a nice charm. It feels good going down.
It should. That's very expensive top shelf.
Casamigos.
We all take a nap. I find the hardest, roughest patch of dirt, rocks that I can, and I just make sure. Hey, you said you were going to tell me something earlier.
Is there a point where they are asleep?
As the young'uns begin to rest, I begin to move around the perimeter of our space, tying wards around our area, beginning to build a little bit of safety in our space. And so I may be away from listening. I'm busy tying knots.
And she's blitzed, so don't worry about it.
Also pulled out the deck of tarot, and she's shuffling that because she's on a hot one. This is the best time to do tarot, is when you're a little tipsy.
Just feeling the spirit all the way.
She's feeling tingly, and she's putting out a spread.
Two of the people in that meeting had things about them. The grandmother, she had something with her that was magical. I don't know what it was, but she's got something she didn't tell us about. And then
And you thought now was the time to tell us.
I don't. Not all witches are good, and so until I know if they're good or bad, I don't want to tell them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You've
met good and bad, right?
Yeah. None of them particularly impressed me that much.
Well, fine, but still, like, even a useless human, you don't want to tell useful information to, right? Right.
Fair.
Just keep.
Good thing we know that here on this mountaintop,
Yeah.
not down there when we could have done something about it.
Well,
this is
They were,
good
I-
information.
I wasn't exactly going to bring them with us.
That's smart. We already have a couple of drunks and old ladies here.
Right. I'm gonna guess. I'm just gonna guess that at some point, if we run into him again through happenstance, because didn't the grandmother was only just found you in the middle of nowhere,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So if she suddenly shows up and the teacher was with Blake, right? So if they just suddenly show up again, it might not be accidental. So just keep.
Good call.
I want someone else to know.
Good call. Thank you. I'm gonna go sleep on the really hard boulder over there.
Right, I have a real comfy bed in my thing. I don't know why you're doing that to yourself. It seems unnecessarily brutal.
Everybody's pulling out like their setups from their pocket dimension
Yeah.
with like a bed and everything.
I've
You're
got like a tent here that's got like a bed in it. You could have had a bedroll with you. Or something.
No, I don't
Right.
need any of that. I like the ground. I like the ground. I don't need a fancy pocket dimension.
It's a significant amount of compensation you're doing.
I don't understand why everyone just doesn't keep a mattress of fleece with them at all times. It never hurts to have a bundle of fleece around.
Fleas?
My dear. You should check. You're not as young as you once were, I can tell. Fleece, my love, fleece.
Oh,
Fleece,
right.
you should check.
Check your ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not as young as you were once.
Do you remember what it was like being my age?
It's been a minute.
Aye.
So we all go to sleep. Some of us wake up with a crick in our neck with a hangover.
Okay, so you guys are all sort of doing your own thing, talking a little bit, and fading into the moonlight, right? Falling asleep maybe one by one, getting some rest. As the night passes, you sense, I would say, that like fog is rolling in. It's becoming morning time. The sun's not quite up yet. It's still dark, but you're all sort of surprised awake when you hear like crashing through the leaves, through the trees, screeching above you. And you can't quite see it because there's a cliff face and some tree canopy above you, but you can get a sense that there's something sort of like trying to get through the trees. And I'm gonna say the first thing that you notice is, while you can't see it, you definitely know that your ward is working. Your like protection ward. So you guys are all sort of encircled with this magical bubble, I would say, that this thing is trying to attack but cannot get through. You hear this blood-curdling screech, just like
Christ.
That was really bad. But from a duck eagle, what you would imagine a duck eagle with tentacle teeth to sound like. Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah, exactly.
Like a turkey?
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Waddly.
I feel like a turkey is the correct middle ground between.
A duck eagle? Yeah. It's a turkey. Yeah. Yeah. You thought it was some big monster? It's just a turkey.
It's just a giant turkey.
Doesn't get more American than
I was
that.
gonna say it was almost the national bird.
Yeah.
No, they're vicious. They used to chase me down the street when I lived in Oregon.
Birds are
They're also so dumb that they'll drown in the rain by looking up. So it's
that
balance. Yes.
Is that true?
Yes. It's balance.
Oh my god.
Maybe they're mean because they're stupid. Maybe that's what
Those
stupid
usually
people
go
are
together.
mean.
There's a lot of Venn diagrams overlap there.
That is the Venn diagram.
Okay, so we're in a battle.
All right.
Holy crap.
So yeah, so you guys see this like thing above you, and you feel this monstrous flapping of wings and this screeching that's trying to break through this barrier.
I need to bind the hell out of that thing.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, what do you guys want to? What's your first inclination to act?
Carlita turns into Chupacabra, like immediately.
Okay.
Yeah, and then my instinct is to bind the thing, to cast a spell, because I have a binding spell.
Yeah.
So I can do that.
I'm gonna go with DC 10 to bind this big creature that's sort of like hovering aggressively above the trees. And
So
bind it as
I
in,
do
like,
just want to note, so we're all jumping up and running around and grabbing onto stuff. I have also prepared a binding thing as well, so I would like to bolster what she's doing. So I run over to my satchel and I pull out some bindweed, and I take the thing down.
We
and
can
I
bind
crush
it with that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but I
So-
mean, we've both got it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. What I'll have you guys do is roll, both of you roll, and we'll just take the higher number.
okay. Well, 19 and 3, and so 20, 21, 22, and I've got +1 to brain, so 23.
I got +1 flight and +1 magic. Can I
There you
assign
go.
magic?
Oh, +1 magic, yeah.
Yeah. 9.
9. Okay. 21's insane. Like you just did a great job. So you tell me what it looks like as you bind
Okay,
this
so
beast.
I'm talking to the weed. I'm talking to the spark of magic that's inside of it, waking it up and saying, take the thing down, and I throw it right as she's starting to sing her thing, and it should grow and wrap and start grabbing it and pulling it down while the witch does her spell as well to
Yes.
trap it, bind it, and what does your spell do?
Creates invisible chains. It prevents the thing from leaving.
Oh, amazing. Okay, this is perfect. You guys sort of come together to cast your magic in different ways, and they both work, really. You don't see, but there's like these invisible chains, and you feel this beast try to fly away, and it can't. And then just
Maybe I've got its legs and she's got its head or something.
yeah. Well, I was gonna say, just as that happens, you have this what is it called?
Bindweed.
Yeah, so it wraps around this beast and binds its wings in. So then it just starts falling, and falls probably 60 feet through the trees, this crashing the trees, down onto the ground, maybe 10, 15 feet in front of you. And it is exactly like I described. Every one of you picture a deagle.
Chupacabra.
Yeah.
Coming over, like.
It's just
Yeah.
menacing.
Yeah, so there is this
Okay.
huge winged beast that looks like part goat, part eagle, with some sort of beak.
Okay.
That is like,
Some sort of beak. An indeterminate beak.
and some indeterminate beak.
Hilarious
There's
if
a
it had a
chitinous
duck
crunch
beak,
to the
just like
face.
2 pieces of bread.
Oh, it
like,
now has a duck beak. This thing's we've created a deagle.
A deagle.
Full-on
This is a
deagle.
deagle.
But it's a duck beak with sharp teeth in it, so that it's also
Please.
dangerous.
And then the tentacles.
fanged duck
That's
beak.
why
It's
it
a
has a duck
somewhat
beak. It needs-
serrated beak.
It needs space for the tentacles to come out, so it had to be duck.
And
it had
this
to be
is how
duck wide.
cryptids get made.
Yeah.
We made a new one.
Made a new one
Needs to have corkscrew tentacles.
to be anatomically correct. Oh. Tawny Platis with the win.
She does not have bird blindness.
I want to go over with, when she's a chupacabra, she's Carla.
Oh.
Carla. No. When she's a chihuahua, she's Carlita. When she's a chupacabra, she's Carla. I have a folding knife, and and like go over with Carla
Oh yeah.
and be like, let's see if this boy's in there.
You're gonna cut it open?
I thought we knew he was in a cave. She just wants to kill a thing.
just wants to
We
kill-
knew that he will be in a cave in the
Oh,
future. That
that's
shows the future.
true.
It doesn't show right now.
Oh no.
I think that's fair.
So all it told us was that he must be alive right now because he's still alive in the future, and at some point in the future he'll be in a cave. So we're going for the
Gotcha.
cave.
Okay. I'm
But that's the
I'm
thing. He might
wrong.
not be in the cave right
He
now.
could be
From
returning.
nose to knee.
Jesus.
Can you three make a grit roll
Yes.
to see if this really bothers you? Not like, no, not you, because
Oh,
you're
okay, I
cutting
was
this.
gonna say.
You just walk over without saying anything and just start.
It's a 3. Yes, I am incredibly bothered.
19, darling. I've seen so many things over the years. Well done, young one.
Oh,
well
thank
done.
you. You're
just
too
like,
kind.
very
You're so
proud.
sweet.
Very
Thank
proud.
you. I do appreciate that.
What did you get?
I got a 2.
We are very
Yes.
bothered.
Once
The
again.
thing is, fellas haven't seen as much blood in their time as we've seen, and
I know,
sometimes
I
you
know.
just have to move forward with things.
Could
no
you
matter
just
how
get it over with?
They'll get used to it.
Is there a kid in there or what?
So I start digging around. I want to see if there's a kid.
She's digging around.
So I just got how, like, when we say big, how big? Is this like, you know, nose to tail,
Horse,
like 20
cow,
feet or
sheep.
like 8 feet?
Would a child's
Elephant.
body fit in one piece inside of it? Or
A child's body could fit one. It's probably, I would say the body's probably 15 feet long. It's
Oh,
giant.
so we're talking like
It's- yeah.
small elephant.
Could all
We're
fit in
talking like
there.
a minivan.
It's slightly smaller than minivan size, maybe smaller than baby elephant, but like bigger than should be.
Okay.
For sure.
Bigger than any deagle I've seen.
Eagle you see.
It's both the biggest and smallest eagle I've ever seen.
Just for the record, as she's carving it, and I'm enjoying the quality of her work because she's a professional and I appreciate professionalism, I do go over and pluck just a few of the feathers from its wings because you just never know when you might need a little cryptid feather for something in the future. So
See,
I'm
now I thought
just
you were going to take
collecting
its
a few.
intestines to like tie knots in.
I haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
She's busy.
Oh, she takes out the intestine.
Oh,
Like a lasso.
Like a lasso, yes. Yes. Man, no wonder they're grossed out. Because you're just like,
Oh,
I got this.
We're watching.
Chupacabras and they're
We're just
digging
watching
too,
them
looking around.
dismember this thing from parts.
Busy harvesting.
Like, oh,
I'm just here.
like a
I'm just here
junkyard.
wondering, like, I mean,
You never know what you might
we
need.
didn't even try finding out whether it could communicate and asking it anything.
wow.
Yeah, you guys just
Wow.
went straight to killing it, so now we can't even see if there's any
Well,
information. out
I
of
mean,
it,
I got
so,
needle
you
and
know.
thread. I'm sure one of us can resurrect
But-
something.
well,
To be fair, it did try to attack us.
right, but once it's tied up,
Not
might-
all of us can think at deagles.
I don't know. Maybe it can speak. I've never met a deagle before. For all I know, it speaks fluent French. I don't know.
Do you speak fluent French?
Oh, but maybe some.
Well, then we're still in
it
the
speak-
same
look,
boat.
It might speak Latin or some ancient language that the person that will talk to the boy was speaking. So that person can speak. So
So
it's,
many people in Appalachia that speak Latin.
I
I
do
do.
remember learning Latin with my mother. She spoke such beautiful Latin. Oh, it was nice at her knee.
Right,
And
so
was
that
this-
one speaks
Was
Latin.
this in Rome?
It was a beautiful city.
Thomas, after watching this thing, you suddenly feel less compelled to prove your manliness to.
Yeah. Yep.
Me and the chupacabra are just covered in blood.
Or
Why don't you roll either grit or fight as well?
Oh, 3.
It's hard to notice anything in this just cacophony of blood and guts.
Carla's working very hard. I just wanted a few feathers to keep in my collection, but Carla's very enthusiastic.
You guys have fully ripped apart this deagle. I will say, you killed it very quickly.
we do tend to do that with your monsters.
So you have the dead body of a cryptid. You have some feathers and some blood. You also know where an opening is. The morning has come, the sun has risen. Is there anything you can do to sort of divine information from a dead creature?
I can bring it back, but something of equal value has to die. So unless one of you or one
No,
of
thanks.
your
I'm good.
familiars feels
How
like giving it
dare
up,
you.
then no, we're stuck.
Should we just head to the cave then?
Is there anything else you need from its corpse, ladies?
That's a good question. We should check.
So I take the feathers that I collected. I pull some threads from my cloak. And I use the threads from my cloak, the sewing threads from my cloak, and I bind those feathers together. That I can follow on the path toward his location. It'll tell us where this creature has stepped. We'll be able to move backwards through its steps by.
Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm glad somebody can do something because I was like, I did not prepare for having to.
Yes, I'm gonna have you do that.
Great.
Before you do, this creature was flying. So,
Okay.
keeping that in mind, you'll probably have to follow.
Well, you see, what I've done is I've chosen its feathers, and I've used my witness, the threads from my witnessing spell to bind them together, and I'll be able to follow the pathway that it traveled most recently. So I suppose if it's moving through the air, I'll just have to take the broom. I hope that the fellows who don't like to fly will be able to follow along. I'll try not to move too quickly.
I want to head to the cave.
Do you carry the feathers on your person as this is happening, or do they like float?
No,
away?
I've held the feathers and I've bound them together with the string. So I'm holding it. Picture like a fan of feathers, and I'm following it where most recently.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so give me brains plus magic.
11 and 3 and 4, so we've got 15.
15 is very high. So this works perfectly. You see not only like this corpse on the ground, but it like spectrally reanimates a little bit and is bound and then like rises up. You see Thomas's spell sort of like dissipate and its wings go out. And it's really just in reverse. And so there's a moment where it's hovering, trying to get in, where you're able to like go up and catch up with it and then just follow its path. And so it flies around the mountain and does like a little bit of a loop. It was clearly looking for you guys. I think you can divine like, we didn't know where you were. I assume you guys are walking over to the cave, you said, or the cave area. Maybe you're leading them. So you see.
Well, I can't fly, so I can't follow her. So
Yeah.
I just look at him and I'm like, can we just go to where your fox buddy went? Hey, lady, are you coming with us? Or are you going with
Of
her?
course I am.
Okay.
All right, bring the bloody one.
We'll find you a creek or something. Get
I'm
washed
sure
up
it's
in.
one nearby. That's fine. I'm not too picky.
So you all arrive at this big sort of rock opening.
Does she arrive at the same place?
Yes, but above you guys. And so there's a.
Always above us.
Oh.
Well, I don't like walking in the woods.
I'm sure your joints just ache at this
Honestly,
point.
it's been a while.
It's been a life.
Yeah. You're following these feathers. You guys see her above you following, and as you approach this rock face, you realize, holding these feathers, that you can see through it. Do you want to fly through?
I want to alert them that Lads, my dear, the portal is here, and I think I can find my way through. Will you be able to join me, or should I foray forward on my own?
I think we can get through.
But I guess that's the question. If we need to know whether you need to be physically holding a feather to get through, or whether that just allows her to see through. And it's the thing where, like, if you just walk into it, so we're gonna need to test the door or the portal and see if we can get through it.
How about you go first and toss us the fan thing?
Well, all right. I suppose if you want to send the old lady in first, I'll move in on my own. Let's do it.
I thought you were so young and buxom.
That was before.
Before the Dark Ages?